Episode 328. Pope asks priests to use their brains, not AI.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Like all the muscles in the body, if we do not use them, if we do not move them, they die. The brain needs to be used, so our intelligence must also be exercised a little, so as not to lose this capacity. That's the message from Pope Leo XIV. Hello, and you're very welcome back to AI 6. I'm Joanne Sweeney, and I really enjoy bringing you AI 6 days a week, 5 days a week. It's just 6 minutes. And then on Saturdays, we have the long listen. If you want to join me on the long listen and have a conversation about artificial intelligence, then send me an email to joanne@digitaltraining.ie or send me a DM on LinkedIn. Writing in the Vatican News, Salvatore Cernuzio reports that in a closed-door meeting with Rome's clergy on the 19th of February, the Pope warned against the temptation to prepare homilies with artificial intelligence. Going further, the Pope said, like all muscles in the body, if we do not use them, if we do not move them, they die. The brain needs to be used, so our intelligence must also be exercised a little so as not to lose this capacity. He went on to say, to give a true homily is to share faith, and AI will never be able to share faith. He also warned, don't chase likes on TikTok. Pope Leo told priests not to be chasing likes on the social network TikTok. And the instruction came during the same conversation about AI-generated homilies, and the connection, it seems, is a deliberate one. He called it an illusion on the internet, on TikTok, to think that you are truly offering yourself by accumulating likes and followers. His point wasn't, don't use the internet, but that validation metrics can quietly replace the actual goal, which is, in this case, transmitting the gospel until the messenger becomes the product. So what do priests say about AI? Well, I had to go back a few years to find this interview with Father John Cush, who spoke to Currents News, a Catholic YouTube channel's Katie Besqueth.
It might be able to help organize slightly. However, it ultimately is a soulless machine.
I tested ChatGPT myself. I typed in, write me a homily on the feast of St. Peter and Paul. In less than 2 minutes, it had written a homily.
St. Peter, the rock upon which Christ built his church, was a simple fisherman called by Jesus to be a fisher of men.
Factually accurate, but is it inspiring?
Pray for us and guide us on our journey of faith.
Father Joseph Zwasta, who serves at St. Helen in Howard Beach and teaches at Pope St. John the 23rd Seminary in Massachusetts, says that's the ultimate fault in the program.
It's not just following a formula that you can kind of, let's say, make a computer program to mimic, but it's something that really requires humanity to it to really be authentic.
Father Zwasta points out that the Catholic Church has had to adapt to different technology over the years.
The kind of moral calculation, the moral discernment of how to use this technology is going to be very, very important and ever more important as time goes on.
Both priests haven't heard of AI being used in Catholic churches, but temptation has been around since Genesis.
AI is everywhere, and it's a choice whether you embrace it or not. And I totally respect people's personal choices on whether they do use AI or whether they don't. But one thing is for sure, AI is not humanity. As Pope Leo told priests, people want to see their faith, their personal experience of Christ, and that's something that cannot be downloaded. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategy, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organisation. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie, or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know, and I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.